Welcome to Weekly Wisdom, where we talk about stuff and try to help you. I just sent Chris some quotes, and I'm going to go over them. One of them is progress over perfection. You always want to try to progress to something before perfecting it. Like with the L-sit, I'm trying to progress to just holding it before actually perfecting it. I'm trying to perfect my hitting and my blocking and whatnot before I'm trying to progress on that before perfecting it. Push-ups, pull-ups, I can do that stuff, but you know, everything that I'm doing, that I'm trying to achieve, I'm progressing towards it instead of perfecting it. Once you have the main base for it, that's when you can perfect it. It's sort of like a house. Once you have the base for it, once you have what you need to put everything else in, as long as it's just an empty house, that's when you perfect it. If it has walls, if it has a foundation, stabilization, a roof, all that kind of stuff, that's when you perfect it. Instead of, you've already got the progression, so now you just need to perfect it. One day or day one. Choose one. Instead of just thinking, okay, I want to do this, I want to get this done. One day, I want to do that one day. No. Whenever you have that thought, that's your day one. That's when you choose day one. You choose that day one then and there so that you can you can progress to perfect. One day or day one. Choose it. Failing to plan is planning to fail. And that basically just means if you can't plan out your days, if you can't plan out your life, if you can't plan out something simple, you're planning to fail. If Chris and I didn't come out here every single week and work together, you're planning to fail. We would be planning to fail. If we didn't plan on waking up at 6 o'clock, leaving our house at 6:30, and doing that, we would be planning to fail. We would be planning to be weaker, be sloppier, that kind of stuff. Even if we just come out here and just come out here, do our run, do our touches, and then just goof off, we're still meeting up, we're still trying to get better, you know.
I got you, bro.
Alright. There's no better time than now. That's a simple quote. There's no better time than right now to start. And that connects to one day or day one. If you have that thought, that's your day one, so you start. Small wins stack. And yeah, I can't hold an L-sit, but I'm progressing towards it, and those small wins, these small progressions are going to start to stack. They're going to start to progress so that eventually they can stack, and then eventually I can hold it. Routine is religion. And I don't mean that as in Christianity, Islam, that kind of stuff. It means routine is something you follow, something you stick to, something that you're always doing, something that you always have. And that connects to failing to plan is planning to fail. If you don't have a routine, you're not going to have a good life. No risk, no reward. If you can't risk something, risk something, if you can't give something up, if you don't risk something, you're not going to get a reward. If, like, Chris and I, we're risking our Saturday mornings, we're risking our, coming out here and having, and, like, staying and sleeping late, eating junk. We're throwing that out so that we can get reward. If you see me less and less, I'm doing more and more. That means, like, if I had a ton of friends outside of school and I hung out with them a lot, and then I just stopped showing up every once in a while, then they would take that, then I would probably be doing more. Be doing more with my life, be doing more with my potential. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Just think about that one for a second, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory, but like me with the L-sit, I don't have a six-pack, I don't have strong abs necessarily, but I'm trying to work towards having that stabilization and those strong abs and whatnot. And I don't have to be that great to hold an L-sit for 30 seconds like Chris to start. I just have to start working on it more and more to be as good as him. And the final one, nothing changes if nothing changes. Just think about that. I'll give you a second. If you don't try to change something in your life, if you don't try to, be like, okay, I gotta start now, then if you can't change something, it's not gonna change. It's never gonna change. And that can connect to one day or day one. Routine is religion. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Those connect with each other, and they can technically all go, every single one of those that I just said can technically go into nothing changes if nothing changes. If 3 months ago, if Chris and I chose, well, it was more like 5 months ago, but if we said, you know what, let's come out here every single weekend, let's work our butts off, let's try as hard as we can to do this, then nothing in our lives would have changed, but we changed that one thing, that one time a day, and now look where we've gotten. We've gotten stronger, we've gotten bigger, we've gotten smarter, healthier. That's all I got, and yeah, I'll put those quotes down in the description, and yeah, I'll let you ponder on them.
What up, folks? It's your guy Chris, and yeah, it's my turn to contribute to the weekly wisdom. And as for me, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I just had it.
You're good. While he's thinking, take some time to go back and think of the ones of the quotes that I just said that you remember, and think about them, hold on to them, find the one that means the most to you.
Yeah, basically, he said nothing changes if nothing changes. That I agree with, because you can either start and just be like, okay, I'm really gonna do this, but then you fall back into your old habits, and then you basically just go downhill from there. Because if you get like natural, if you get like drugs or something, or just get like, be stuck in a constant dopamine loop, your brain gets pleasure without having it. Like your brain gets, hold on. Your brain gets its reward without doing anything, and that's why.
No reward.
What?
No risk, no reward.
Exactly. Connecting back to that, like, whenever you get like instant dopamine, like scrolling, like doom scrolling, doing whatever, that's probably worse than that. Your brain will just get adapted to it and be like, I don't have to do nothing, and then nothing in your life changes. And something else on that, like, if you want to achieve something great, you gotta either one, like, basically, like, evaluate like what in your life is causing you the most to steer away from this path. It could be constant dopamine loop, or it could be hanging out with the wrong people. That leads me to my next point, which is relationships are one of the keys. One of the many keys, actually. Because say you're around someone who's addicted to a certain kind of drug, you're gonna fall into their habits. Yeah. Three things you need to look for when you make friends. One, they respect your boundaries. Because if they just say, oh, you're gonna do this whether you like it or not, and it's something you feel is wrong inside you, then they're an instant red flag. Number two, they have to be supportive. Because if you're trying to achieve something great and they just like take a dookie all over it, then like, why are you getting me down when you can't even do something? Like, it doesn't make sense. You gotta have someone who's strong, willing to follow you to the end. Seriously. Number three, they're there for you in your tough times. This is the most important one, because they can appear to be like, oh, like, you're doing this, I'll follow you, but when things get ugly, they just like, all right, I'm out, and they just don't follow you anymore. And then when you're in your toughest times, it's hard to recover. You always need someone to be there for you, whether it's a friend, a partner, or a family member. Look for all three of those.
Yep.
That's all I got.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that y'all have a great day. I'll either tag or add him as a collaborator, and check him out at Chris the VB Man, and like, follow, share, try to spread our content around, and remember, day one day or day one. Nothing changes, you know? Routine is religion. Try to just think about the stuff we said. Don't take it harshly if it seems like we're trying to be harsh, but let's
go.
If you can just do those simple things and have everything planned out, you're gonna be a lot more happy.
You are.
If you change something in your life, if you get rid of something bad, you're gonna be a lot more happy. And so I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you can support us in what we're doing, with what we're doing, and
yeah, that's it.
You got anything?
All I got is, it's spring break. That's the perfect time for some of you who don't really have a full-time job. Like get started one day or day one.
Yes, sir.
Now's the perfect time.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
All right. Thank you guys so much, and see y'all next week.